All right, we're live.
No,
We're
you.
live.
Hello.
Somebody want to check my audio? I didn't
Yeah.
change any of the settings, so everything should still be good. But just to double check.
Not about the settings. That's about Twitch's will to live.
True.
And what is that looking like these days?
Twitch's will to live, not very high considering they haven't banned Hassan yet. But all right, so we got that. Then let me go to the maps. Alright, and then swap. Oh. Rip. Our fucking input's not correct.
Today Tuesday.
No, it's Monday.
Monday.
See, you're not the only one who has issues with what day it is.
Yeah, no, I actually totally thought it was Tuesday too.
Alright, we got that. Get this guy. I gotta figure out which of these folders I've saved my random shit in. Give me one moment.
I'm watching a crow eat a dead squirrel in the street right now.
Nice.
Yeah. That's I was like, oh, I'm gonna open the blinds, and then that's the first thing I see.
Let's see. Is it this one? Alright, yeah, alright, this should be it. Yeah, so there's that one. Slide guard over into this one too. And then figure out my freaking screen so that it captures the right stuff. There we go.
Why do I have a white border?
No idea.
Did you adjust it?
No, I'm sure there's a reason. Let me check my spells. I had casted a spell. Warding Wind is probably what I did.
Alright.
That would make sense as it being a white thing.
The wind is white, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Because you can see it, right?
Yep. Alright. Let's see if I can. Yeah. Alright, and then I need this one over here. This one over here. I was too distracted looking at Final Fantasy cards that I didn't properly set up all of my stuff.
Oh my god, I just realized I've been logged into a RuneScape private server for over a week now.
Damn.
Without getting logged up. That's crazy.
You should probably
had
turn
my
off your
laptop.
computer at some point.
Bro, I literally was just thinking, I'm like, I need to turn off my computer. But not right now.
So we got guard over there. We got here in the wastelands. All right. So last time, you all finally left the city of Hollow Rest, making your way down the Pilgrim's Path on the way to the Ash-Clasp Keith and the Emberline Caldera that is at the base of the mountain. You're headed in this direction, trying to reach one of the lost temples of Baruvax that Erebus has seen in his visions, his tweaks of the divine that you all have been occasionally encountering, especially when exposed to Ashfall. Along the way, you all had set up camp. You had a number of different encounters during your watch in the night, including a strange robed figure with a belled staff who was wandering down the path, and Calum encountering some strange sort of shedding of snakeskin that was moving as if it was a full-fledged snake, with a singular woman but bearing vague resemblance to a certain party member. Morning came. You all began to set out, and were set upon by a pack of hellhounds. And that is where we will begin today. Did I leave anything out for anybody?
We did get a long rest, right?
Yeah.
Oh. Did I do that?
Did we roll initiative?
Yeah. Oh, wait. Let's see. Actually, let me check the game log.
Did we?
I'm pretty sure we did, but I'm not. Yeah, we rolled initiative. I rolled a 16. Guard rolled an 11.
That's all I see, though. I don't see Caleb or my rolls.
Let's see. So we got
What about-
I am Caleb.
Did
we
I
have
ever?
Guard's roll and we have Caleb's roll. We do not have Erebus or Nyx's.
And that might be because I rolled on the real die. Because I don't like it when the dice bully me.
That's fair.
Rolled with
I
mythic
have.
dice set. Would you get a mythic dice set?
I have a single dice dagger thing.
Oh,
I
I've seen
got a
your, yeah, I've
mythic
seen that.
set.
I'm talking about Callum.
I'm mythic, bro.
Alright, I'm gonna roll
Just roll it
initiative.
again. Yay! The dice are already bullying me.
Oh, same. Okay.
Nice.
Oh, you got bullied harder though.
Nice. All right. We shall begin the combat. Caleb, you're up first.
What the fuck?
Hang on one sec. Your asp, Nyx, was it for your subclass, does it go on your turn, or does it have its own initiative? Nix.
Wait, is Guard not even here?
No, he's in the middle of his. He's finishing off his schooling at the moment. He'll be back next
gotcha.
week.
Okay.
He gave me permission to NPC him though, so that's what I'll be doing.
Alright. Yeah, I'm literally reading the... I skimmed through the Discord earlier, but I didn't see that part. What were you asking about? You said an asp?
I was asking Nix. I don't know if I can't tell if they're muted or ignoring us or what.
What?
Nix.
I do what I want. I got a question.
I might have an answer.
How far
Alright,
away is the pack of puppy dogs?
From you, they're 50 feet.
Very far away.
50?
Is
Yep.
the ruler accurate?
Yes.
Okay, I'm back. What was the question?
I asked if your asp is does it do its own initiative, or does it go at the end of, or does it show your initiative?
I don't know.
It does whatever it wants to.
I believe it goes on the same turn as me.
Okay.
It's just the...
Big scary snake does whatever the fuck it wants as long as it's not angry at me.
Dude, I'm actually so afraid of snakes.
Then props to you, good sir.
I have, literally one phobia.
Yeah. It says that in combat, the companion shares your initiative count, but it takes its turn immediately after yours.
Got it.
It moves on its own and it uses its own reaction and its own actions.
All right.
I read that wrong. It can move and use its reaction on its own, but the only action it takes on its turn is the dodge action unless I use a bonus action to command it.
Okay. That's what I was thinking how it worked, because that's how they have been working, but I was just double checking. So yes, Calum, you are up.
And
50 feet.
Yep.
How far away is guard from me?
12 feet.
Do I know what weakness hellhounds are?
You can assume fire may not be very effective on them.
I can assume. Yeah.
Do we still have exhaustion?
No, that should have gone away with your rest.
Okay, it did not for some reason. I gotta manually take it away.
Yeah, when you click the long rest button, there was a little box that you have to check to mark it.
Oh.
Because in order to recover exhaustion, it requires that you eat and drink, not just rest. So.
Oh.
No, I have exhaustion too. Should I not have exhaustion?
No.
I should have exhaustion.
No, you shouldn't.
Okay, then.
So there's 4 mini hellhounds and 1 big hellhound.
I mean, one seems to be a pack leader, and the other's the pack.
But they all are like hellhounds.
Yeah.
4 of them are brown and 1 of them is black.
Don't be
You can see
racist.
them.
Oh, the initiative order is above us, right?
Yep.
Nice. I'm gonna walk my happy ass right next to guard and pat him on the back and draw a sigil and kind of push it on him and just slap his back with it. As I cast Dragon's Breath using a frost sigil and smack it. So he can cast Dragon's Breath on his turn for frost damage.
Cool.
Oh, wait, you have draconic, or is that?
I
am all sorts of surprises.
Wizards get
What
access
the
to almost
hell,
every
bro?
spell.
Okay, I was like, what? Hey, I thought that was exclusive to.
Nope.
All right, cool.
For divine spells.
Yeah, any spell that's not divine, wizards have access to.
I can heal too.
Wow, but. Erebus looks in shock. He goes, "Wow, you're full of surprises."
All he did was draw a sigil.
Is anybody watching the live stream to tell me that my audio's fine?
Oh, I have it muted.
Test. Testing audio.
Testing audio. Oh yeah, that sounds good.
Cool.
Testing audio. Oh yeah, that sounds good.
Somebody cast Echo.
And then I'm gonna use my remaining feet to step back.
Back to where you were?
Just back. Hide behind a rock.
Okay.
I can't take the hide action, but I'm gonna get the fuck away.
Will that be it for you then?
I wish I could do more, but yeah, that's about it.
Okay. The pack leader is going to let out a howl that sort of echoes across the wastes, and as it does, it is mirrored by the pack as their eyes sort of ignite with fiery hatred and charge towards you. Let's see, they got 50 feet of movement, 60 feet of movement, so they can get right up on you.
Me? Not me. Just you as in general. Got it.
Alright, this one is going to go to try and bite guard with advantage because pack tactics.
Damn it.
Guard is bitten. It chomps down on him for 6 points of piercing damage. Bam. And then... Oh, shit. Damn. It literally just knocks him prone now. No save or anything.
Oh, what?
And then the second one... Doesn't really do much, though, because they're having advantage with pack tactics anyways, which is all that prone would really do. But that is a natural 20, it looks like.
Not fucking cool.
6, and... Let's see, where was the... I found it earlier. Oh, yeah, here it is. Man. Or not. Hello? Roll. It doesn't work. Alright, guess I will get my dice. Shoop.
Or it doesn't work.
Oh, there it is. What the fuck? It was just on a delay. Okay. So that's going to be 7 additional points of damage. Guard gets ripped into as they descend upon him. And then...
Ripped into? Or just... Not like into...
Not literally into. Ripped into.
Oh.
I-N-T-O.
Oh, okay. Dude, for a second, I was like, what? He's just dead.
So then these two hellhounds are going to attack your asp. Uh, 19?
19 hits.
Alright. 5 points of piercing damage to it, and then it gets knocked prone.
Can a snake be knocked prone?
Unless it has prone immunity, then yeah. It does not, so yeah. Then the second one's going to get a 17 to hit.
What's PB again? Proficiency bonus?
Yeah. Should be +2 at this at your current level.
2. So yeah, the AC is 15 then.
Alright. 7 points of damage from the second strike.
How much was that total? I don't have like anywhere to keep track of this shit.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Where's the HP on this? 10 plus 5 times your druid level. Okay. So 25. And they don't give me a place to keep it. Well, I'm gonna get a pen or something.
Alright. It's Guard's turn. Guard is going to use a bonus action to rage. And then he is going to... Let's see, does he have... Let me check if he has Cleave Weapon Mastery. He does. Hell yeah, way to go. And then Reckless.
No Dragon's Roar cleaving all 4?
It's a 15-foot cone, right? I don't think he can get all 4 of them. Oh yeah, he could. Nice. Yeah, he'll do that then.
I was like, did I just waste another spell? I'm the shittiest fucking wizard ever.
What's the save? Dexterity, but what's your spell save?
I just find that on 15 dex, I believe.
Okay.
It goes off of mine, right?
Yep. All right. Success. Oh, that was a stealth check. There we go. Alright. Fail. Alright, so 2 successes and 2 fails. It's 3d6.
Yes, 3d6.
Okay. Nice. Alright, he hits the 2 that failed for 8. And the 2 that succeeded will take half of that. Okay. Alright, that is Guard's turn. As he expels some icy breath over them. It doesn't seem to be extra effective, it just seems to normally affect them. And now it is the Hellhound's turn. The Hellhound pack leader, rather. Let's see, 60. Wait, it was 50 feet of movement. Okay. Let's see. He was right there. Alright. He'll rush up over here. Kind of leaping up on the stone here. And then he is going to expel fire breath. Also on a 15-foot cone.
I'm going to use my reaction to absorb element.
Okay.
Also, does this count as a ranged attack? I guess not. It wouldn't.
No.
It's a warding wind. Yeah, so warding wind doesn't do anything.
So he's going to be able to get Nyx, Erebus, and Guard. I need you all 3 of you to give me dexterity saving throws. Guard has advantage because of danger sense. Got an 11, which means he failed.
14.
Oh, not 20, 23.
Nice. You 2 succeeded. Oof. Guard is not looking too hot. Or, I guess I should say extra hot.
Oops.
And then, so 2 of you are going to take 8 points of fire damage.
And I have resistance, so I'm going to take 4.
Yeah.
Take 8.
Yep.
Ow.
Alright, that is it for his turn. Erebus, it's your turn.
I think. Let's see. How much health does Guard have left?
You don't know the exact number, but he does not look too
Yeah.
good.
Damn. I think I'm gonna use a twin spell here,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna use my Ray of Frost
All right.
on the two Hellhounds nearest to guard. So I think I'll step
You shouldn't have to
right
move
up.
closer to do that if you don't want to.
Yeah, no, not really. Okay.
So I think you got a range of
Listen.
60 feet on that one.
Okay, yeah. Then I will do that.
Oh, I think Gark gets something too with his rage. Let me double check. You activate your rage. Oh, he gains 3 temporary hit points. All right. And then at the start of each of your turns. Okay.
So I roll the hit / DC first.
Yeah, so it'll be a spell attack. So there should be next to your Ray of Frost, there should be like a +6 or +7 or whatever it
Yeah.
is. If you just click that, it'll roll it for you.
14.
All right. Yeah, that'll hit. Go ahead and roll the damage.
6.
Nice. What's it look like as your Ray of Frost expels from you and splits, hitting both of these?
I'm gonna throw both my hands up at the exact same time, and you'll see like from my forearms begin to get like iced over with little crystals as it gets to my palms. Just a blue ray of ice, kind of almost looks like flames, but it's ice.
Nice.
And almost like, just right out of my palms, like an Iron Man blast.
All right, it clatters into the first one, dealing a sizable hit to them, but they're still up, not by much. Go ahead and roll your second one.
Oh, cool. And I could do damage for both of them, or
Yeah, you can do another spell attack.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. 12.
12 will just manage to hit. Go ahead and roll the damage for that one.
And a 5.
All right. How does that one look as it finishes this hellhound off?
Oh, this one kills him. I
Yep.
would say it as it hits, because I'm doing both at the same time. But as that one hits it, he freezes over, and then just shatters into tiny little pieces.
Nice. All right. Will that be it for you, or do you have anything else that you want to do this turn?
Actually, I will wait. But I think I can use my Staff of Aid, right?
Aid is an action.
Oh no, okay, never mind. Yeah, that'll be it. I will end my turn.
Okay. Nix, you're up.
Yay. Alright. Hold on, let me read something real quick. Okay, yeah. We're going to wild shape as a bonus action into a constrictor snake.
Okay.
Large constrictor snake. So that gives me 3 temporary hit points. Oops. 3 temp.
Let's see. Okay. You should be able to move that snake.
No. Maybe. Hold on. Yeah, no. Can't select it.
No? Huh.
Nope.
So weird. Oh wait, hang on. I'm dumb. There you go. That work?
Yes.
Cool.
But I'm reading constrict, and it doesn't really make sense to me. It's a strength saving throw, DC 12. One medium or small creature can be taken, or snake that I can see within 5 feet. Failure does bludgeoning damage, and target has the grappled condition.
Yeah, so that's an action that you do.
But it's a saver. Saver, nothing happens basically.
Yeah.
Which is kind of shitty. I want to just grapple check him to start with.
The pack leader?
Yeah.
Alright, you gonna try and constrict him? Or
Yeah.
you gonna... Yeah? Okay.
Yeah, fuck it, why not?
Alright.
A chance it'll do nothing, but... Oh, actually, hold on, no. We're just gonna do a bite attack, because I have the absorb elements. And if I don't use it this turn, I lose it.
Oh, yeah.
So let me just go ahead and roll an attack. That's really funny that the attack from the snake is actually worse than my unarmed attack.
That's poison in it, though, right? Oh, no.
The constrictor does not know. It also has a lower AC than me. It might have just been a bad choice. I need D20.
That's why you bark skin yourself before you wild shape.
Well, I have warding wind. Not that it's useful right now.
Bark skin's not concentration anymore.
It isn't?
No.
I remember it being concentration. That's why I didn't bother taking it. Now I have to look. Yeah, I guess I'll have to grab that next time I do a rest. How do I add +4 to this roll? I'll just do it from here. No, it doesn't let me add +4. Okay, well, whatever. Here's a 20. 18.
18 to hit the pack leader. That will hit.
Okay, and what's the damage for the constrictor?
1d8.
Plus 2. Which is less than my strength. I don't think it's adjusting these. It's the strength of
your
the
strength.
constrictor.
Yeah, your physical stats don't change when you wild shape.
The physical stats changes, the mental stats that don't, right?
Yeah, that's what I meant. Sorry.
Okay. D6. D8. 2. So 8 damage.
All right. And then your absorb elements.
Yep. That's another D6 of fire damage. Which was 2.
All right. So you unleash the held fire within your fangs, but it seems to be absorbed into the creature's form, not having any effect.
Yeah, that kind of figures. That is my bonus action and my attack, and my regular action. So I think I am done.
All right. Caleb.
So I can move on him, I guess.
How are the 3 smaller hellhounds looking?
They're looking. 2 of them look pretty beat up, and 1 of them looks just a bit beat up.
The venomous snake, by the way, does a dodge action for its action.
Yeah.
I don't know if that increases its AC or whatever.
That just makes it so that attacks against her at disadvantage.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast a first level magic missile, changing it to frost.
Okay.
And I'm gonna hit 1 at each of the hellhounds.
All right. We'll start with this one first. Roll your damage.
Oh yeah, those just auto hit, huh?
Yep.
4.
Okay. Roll the second one.
4.
And the third.
3.
All right. How does it look as your magic missile takes out 2 of them?
So I just weave out a quick sigil for magic missiles, but having 3 points, and each point kind of on a triangle shoots out a magic missile, and it starts out as a arcane signal, like a deep purple, and then I connect something and it swaps into a very deep blue, and then icicles form shooting out, hitting all 3 of these dogs.
Nice.
I'm not on the turn order anymore. Whee!
Your 2 icy darts, they fly forth, impaling 2 of the hellhounds directly in the forehead, and the fire in their eyes extinguishes as they collapse, defeated. The third smacks into the other one, and now he's looking about as rough as the others were looking. Will that be it for you?
I'm awake from everything. Yep, that's it.
Okay. All right. The one standing hellhound's turn left. 23 to. Oh wait, it would be. He does not have the. There isn't anybody in range for the pack tactics, so it would be a disadvantage from the dodge. 14 to hit the asp.
That does not hit.
All right. It tries to snap at it, and the asp slithers out of the way. That's it for their turn. Guard's turn. He'll roll up here, and he will do another Yeah, he can get them both. He'll do another icy dragon breath in their direction. Success. Fail. Cool. Alright. This one gets frozen solid as the breath encases it. And then the pack leader gets hit by it. Seems to be fully effective on him, but he is still standing. And that'll be it for guards. Oh wait, he does... Sorry. This happens at the start of his turn. The vitality of the tree. So Nyx, you feel yourself reinvigorated by the energy of the world tree as you gain 7 temporary hit points, which would override the 3 temporary hit points that you have.
Okay.
Alright. Hellhound's turn. See if he gets his breath back. He does not. So he's going to kerchomp on the snake.
Which one?
The one that is actively engaged with him, you.
Okay.
So that's a 16 to hit.
16 hits.
You take 9 points of piercing damage plus 3 points of fire damage.
So 9 plus 3.
Yeah.
So 12.
And then a second strike is going to be an 11 to hit, which I think that misses you, right?
Yes.
Erebus.
Isn't it my turn, then Erebus' turn?
No. Erebus got a 7, you got a 4.
Yeah, okay.
I
Killed 7 twice.
Ice Knife explodes, doesn't it?
It does, yeah, which will damage Nyx.
Oh, okay. I will also use Magic Missile.
Nice.
And I'll make it like frosty too. My ice magic. And how many of those are gonna?
3.
Yeah, so my first one is a 5.
Alright. Hammers into him.
2.
Second one splits the first.
And a 5.
Third one splits the second. Alright. He's still standing, but looking a little worse for wear.
And yeah, I'm gonna end my turn.
Okay. And now it is Nyx's turn.
Okay, bonus action telling Snake to attack. And then I'm also going to attack.
Alright.
I think the snake attacks after me?
Yeah.
Does it cures my... Okay, yeah. That's a 11 to hit.
That'll miss.
Okay, and
It dodges out of the way as you snap at it.
other snake snaps. Hold on. What is other snake's attack? Hey, it's +2 plus PB, so it's also +4. And that's a 17.
17 will hit.
Okay, and because it's animal companion, it doesn't actually have the stats of the regular snake, so
Yeah.
it just does 1d8 plus PB bludgeoning, slashing, or piercing. So it's going to be piercing. Yeah. 1d8 plus PB, so it's 3 damage.
Nice. Get snaked. Alright, that'll be it for you?
Yep.
Caleb.
I just hit it with the frostbite.
Alright. Is that a spell attack or a save?
Con save of 15.
They failed.
Nice! You gotta be shitting me. I rolled a fucking 2.
Classic.
Hey, I rolled a 1.
What's the additional effect on frostbite? Disadvantage on
Everything
attacks, right?
instantly dies.
On a failed save, the target takes 1d6, and it is disadvantaged next weapon attack roll it makes before the end of its next turn.
Okay. That it for you then?
That's it.
Alright. Guard. Let's see. Oh yeah, it works like the friggin' broken channel divinity for Twilight Clerics. He can just spread that around. This time, Erebus, you get 6 temporary hit points. As the World Tree's energy invigorates you.
Ooh.
So if you go to your hit points section, there is a separate box for temporary hit points.
6.
Yep.
Cool.
And then he will bring his axe down. Let's see. Does have reckless attack. Yes. Cool. He will strike recklessly with his axe. Oh, accidentally did it once instead of with advantage. Alright, that'll hit. Dealing 5 points. 7 points of slashing damage because of the rage damage. Let's see. What was that? He's gonna use the savage attacker to try and reroll that damage. Much better. So that's gonna be 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 points of slashing damage. Gets a nice chunk carved out of the Hellhound.
Oh, yeah.
And then it is the Hellhound's turn. It's going to see if it gets its breath weapon back. It does not. Alright. Since Guard just hit it real hard, he's going to try and strike him. He also gets the advantage because he attacked recklessly. And nice. Rolled a 2 and a 1, so he misses guard. Second strike, though.
Oh yeah.
See if this one will hit. That is an 18, which does manage to hit him. It's going to be 5 points of piercing damage, which gets halved to 3. Or sorry, 2. And then the additional fire damage, an additional 2. Nice. He has 1 hit point left.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Alrighty. Erebus, you're up.
I think I might just go with the Old Faithful. Actually, are you still? I'm gonna go ahead and cast a chromatic orb.
Okay.
I rolled a 10 to hit.
That'll miss. It flies wide.
Fuck. Well then. You see me summon, looks like I'm pulling energy out of the ground. And as the orb just comes out of the ground and it looks like I'm about to gain control over it, it just shoots straight up into the sky. And I just watch it go flying. Still haven't quite mastered that one. And I guess I'll end my turn on that.
Alright. Nyx, you're up.
Okay. We're gonna command to attack again, and then also go for a constriction. So DC 12, strength or dex. It says strength, but it should be either, I think.
No, that's normal grapple specifically for your constrictability. It's only strength.
Okay.
I got a 17.
Okay. And sneak attack. Roll that. Gonna roll a 21 per hit.
That'll hit.
And we're gonna roll a 6 for damage.
Oh, that's gonna be 8. What's the way doing that?
How much? 6?
6 for damage, yeah.
Okay. Alright, he's still standing, but barely. That'll be it for you?
Yeah.
Caleb.
Yeah, I'll just do frostbite again.
Con save, right?
15 con, yes.
He failed. Roll your damage.
3!
Really? Alright. He's still standing.
Can I roll again to insult him?
No.
That's
It'll
a good
be
guard. I'll finish him off.
Yeah, it'll be guard's turn now. Again, recklessly attacking to make sure it gets finished off. Gets a 23 and gets maximum damage. Total of 17 with a mighty swing. He brings the axe down and cuts the beast in half as it falls in 2 parts, defeated.
Now this was part of Guard's Watch, right?
I don't remember. It might have been.
Because it looks like the last thing that happened was Guard making a perception check and then us rolling initiative.
Yeah, maybe. I think guards. Yeah, I think it is morning time though. Or I guess I should say dusk or dawn rather.
What I'm saying, what I want to say is that I don't think I pushed the long rest button yet, because I still don't have my heroic inspiration, etc.
Yeah, you should have your long rest.
As Calum did a watch. Let's looking through the history here. So I did a watch. Calum did a watch. Guard did a watch. We still have Erebus needs to do a watch, I think, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, yeah. Here, let me. Are you going to drop out of your snake form, or are you going to stay snake?
Sleep as a snake? No, it goes away.
Okay.
I can delete it and put me back on the board. Or that.
I never deleted you, I just hid you.
There could have been 2 me's. The snake stays though.
Alright, y'all gonna get back to your rests then after defeating the Hellhound?
Yep.
Pact? Okay.
I think so. When was how much sleep did I actually get from between my watch, like finishing my watch and then starting the next one, or was it kind of just like
About an hour.
Gotcha.
It's like 2 hours per watch, right?
Yeah.
So, during my watch, you slept 2 hours, and then you woke up for your watch, and then you went back to sleep for Guard's watch, and I guess.
Well, we were doing more than 2-hour watches because of our like wonky time difference, and we were all like super exhausted.
Yeah, we also wanted to wake up like in the morning, right? Instead of waking up at like the nighttime.
Yeah, so we were just taking it super slow, chill. Which is why I was asking, like, how much was I asleep? Because I wanted to mull over what I saw when I went on my little excursion. Because I do want to talk to,
Ix.
yeah, Ix about it. But I don't
Stare at
want.
the name.
Yeah. I do want to talk about that, but I'm still trying to process everything, and I don't think it's the right time to bring it up. Literally after we fight a bunch of fucking hellhounds.
Yeah, Nix is going back to sleep anyway, so. It's always for me. I've always clicked the long rest button like after everyone's watches, because we're taking an extra long rest. Do we hit that like after we hit like a certain point in hours, or do we still want to just do that at the end?
We can just do it right after Erebus's watch.
Yeah, I think that keeps it simple.
Okay. So now I'm awake and I rested, so because I already hit that. So
Well,
That's
we'll just hit it again, just for the
Okay.
sake of brevity.
Alright.
I guess before Nyx does go to bed, she's going to go back to bed. She's going to cast a healing word, or not a healing word, or cure wounds on guard.
Okay.
So guard regains that much HP.
7.
Cool. He gives you a nod of appreciation. Yeah, you guys shouldn't have had any resources spent anyways, because you guys didn't have any encounters. It was just walking yesterday, so...
Exactly.
Yeah, we'll just hit the long rest button after Erebus's watch.
It's all coming back to me now.
Has been a couple weeks.
It's been almost a month.
So Erebus, for your watch, you can post up somewhere, and I will need a perception check.
Okay. Oops, I just clicked the wrong button. Make it back to my character sheet. Perception check. 16.
A 16. All right. Let's see. Let's see what goodies you get up to. During your watch, it does sort of get a bit... you're posted up way up there? Got it.
Gotta be looking out, man.
That does offer you a pretty decent view of the surroundings, I will say. So you're able to make out a couple of things kind of off the beaten path from where you are. Nothing like immediately threatening, at least that you can tell. You do notice, though, kind of a decent distance away, now that the sun is kind of rising, you can kind of see it with this sort of spooky, eerie twilight glow. It appears to be the ruined remnants of a ancient friggin' I lost my place. 1 sec. There's that. This one. So, like, kind of right where the landscape begins to rise as it gets more into as it transitions from the wasteland into the sort of rocky, arid canyons of the ash clasp teeth and the Emberline caldera, the volcanic region, basically. Kind of it right almost immediately in that transition where you see like the first cliffs begin. It sort of creates this canyon that heads straight forward towards the Emberline Pass. It's a ruined chapel that seemingly has candles or some other sort of low dim light that is visible from the distance where you're resting. It's not too far off the beaten path in your trek towards Phase Threads, the village that is directly in the transition where Emberline Pass becomes the caldera. And then, so yeah, you see that, and then you also see a little closer than that, actually, along the path that you'll be bypassing, similar to the like strange statues, the choir statues that you had encountered. There is another sort of large statuesque figure. You can't quite make out all the details from where you're currently sitting, but it appears to be sort of half buried in the ground, and like as the twilight of the sun sort of reflects off of it, you kind of make out the coloring of it appears to be this kind of like a sort of soft silvery white color. But you can't make out much more detail beyond that.
Is the chapel just kind of? You said it's like kind of on the way.
It's not. It's not going exactly on the way. It's a little off the beaten path, but not too far.
Right. Okay. Well, I think I'm just gonna kind of make note of that, and then once the others wake up, I'll tell them about the chapel and recommend that we should go check it out.
Okay.
And then also how far is that statue?
It's probably like 200 to 300 feet down the beaten path.
I'll wait till they wake up to go and look at it.
All right.
Is there anything else?
The rest of your watch will pass uneventfully.
All right. Easy peasy.
All right. Everybody will come to. You all can hit the long rest button again. Now that we're fully caught up on everything.
Recover.
I found that there is a place to keep track of the animal companion's HP, and it does not reset when you long rest.
Hall.
Oh shit.
Wow. We in the desert.
Oh, yeah. There we go. Alright. Well, that was an accident. My bad. Pay no attention to the sudden shift in scenery.
We there yet?
Y'all come to in the morning. You not saying nothing or anything. Just gonna immediately head out.
Well, I mean, Nyx doesn't really have much to say.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Good morning, everybody. So I noticed off in the distance this mysterious-looking chapel that might be worth taking a look at.
Mysterious chapel.
Yeah.
What direction?
What direction is that? That we're headed north, I suppose, right?
It would be the sort of northwest
Northwest.
path that you have been taking. Yeah.
Alright. Yeah. It's in the direction we're headed.
Alright.
I mean, after all, we are looking for a temple.
In the morning as I get up, I kind of start recording and drawing more of what I saw during my little excursion.
Okay.
Because I don't think we just roll over, get up, and start walking again. I think we kind of give it a second.
Well, I mean, breakfast, right?
Breakfast. Good stuff.
Guard will partake of his victuals. Y'all are marking off your rations, right?
What?
Rations in this game are daily, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yo,
Inventory.
you didn't give me any ration.
Backpack.
I am minus a ration.
Where?
Should be in your inventory. Probably under backpack. You can search your inventory too. So.
Ration. Boo boo doo boo.
Yo, Mr. DM. My backpack didn't come with rations.
Yeah, I don't have any rations neither.
Well, then the two of you may not have rations.
I didn't get like a basic amount of rations when creating.
Uh-oh.
Ruh-roh.
We're gonna starve.
We're gonna die!
Y'all
Have
can
a water skin.
y'all can
Oh
add.
no, I have rations. What? That's weird. It's in all, but what? Okay, I have 10 rations.
Mark one off.
I don't have any still!
Caleb, you can add 9 rations to your inventory.
No, you will starve.
Just putting it out there, you do have good berry nicks if you want to feed everybody. If you prepare
If I wanted to prepare it, yes.
Yeah.
It wastes a first level spell slot, so.
That's why you do it in the morning or at nighttime before you go to bed.
Yeah, if I have a spell slot left.
All right,
Which
so
so far we couldn't be, but
y'all headed back onto the beaten path then after consuming your victuals for the morning.
Yeah, I suppose we should get to it.
All right. Who's gonna be leading?
Oh.
And don't forget you have the Ember Mains as well.
Elida.
Oh, so are Ember Mains, or are they just, eating the Hellhounds?
No, you were given food to feed them.
Oh, okay. just double check. I figured I'd ask. Wow, they eat everything!
Well then, yeah, we should feed them real quick so that, they don't eat us.
They may have partaken of the Hellhounds in the night.
oh, well, I need to get rid of the other thing again because I have clue again.
What?
Clue.
Oh.
They added that new pack and now it's here still
Yeah.
again.
I can do that after game for everybody else.
Okay.
So yeah, who's gonna be leading the charge for the day?
My survival skill isn't very good, but I suppose I could. Guard is probably more suited for that, I would assume. Also, guard knows the way.
True. All right. Yeah, he will. Anybody have survival to assist?
I
No,
don't have advantage.
not proficient.
Okay. All right. So guard will
Worst druid ever.
begin. Well, you're technically a warden.
Yeah.
All right. Guard will set out on the path aboard his Ember Main. You all following in line behind him, heading off towards the Ashclass Teeth for the next leg of your journey. Along the way, before reaching the chapel that was pointed out, the statue that I had mentioned to you, Erebus, you come across it.
Yes.
Sort of a little ways off the path, but you can see it not too far off. It's a sort of half buried divine war construct. It lies slumped against a ridge of cracked obsidian, motionless, rusted, and fused with the earth. At its feet, a broken banner still clutches the wind. The sigil of it long faded with time. It stands roughly about anywhere between like 12 to 15 feet high. It's got exposed ancient circuitry visible from where bits and pieces of its armor plating has fallen and been reclaimed by nature. Let's see if I slide it out in front of this, if it will show up on the stream so y'all can see. There we go. And then oh man, where's I just put it in here. Where is it?
Can we fix it?
It's gone. It's not in here. Yeah.
So,
Let's see, so there's that one. Alright, guess I have to go get it again. One sec. See if that pops up on the stream. It does not. Very cool. Here, let me just add. Why do you go to that one? There we go. There he is.
something from
Where he is?
the past world.
Showing him on the stream.
Yo, I'll be right back.
Alright. I'll post it in the Discord too.
But he's like fallen over and sitting down.
Yeah.
Is there like a chapel built into him, or is it just kind of like him?
No, it's just him. The chapel is further down in the cliffs.
Do we notice anything in particular about him, or is there?
Are y'all choosing to approach it?
Yeah, I'd say we should. Why not? What do you guys? Well, I guess you just said he'd be right back.
Yeah. Wait for him to return. Since Abby isn't here, y'all mind if we run a little later tonight?
I can run for probably another hour and 30 or so.
Yeah, I was only playing like another half hour, 45 minutes. So
Okay.
Yeah, maybe like half hour.
cool. Although I'm sure Abby would be fine running a little longer too.
Actually, can I roll history to know about this thing?
Yeah, you can try.
Okay. I also have, because I am a primordial and I have the Keeper of the Old special trait, which gives me a D4 added to my history checks.
Nice.
So rolled a 17 plus that D4 gives me a 20.
All right. So you wouldn't be able to place an exact name or era or anything to this. However, you would actually recognize similarities between its construction and the construction of the roving cities of your homeland.
I'm back.
Welcome back. Erebus has asked if everybody would like to try and approach the large decommed construct.
I'm down, being my inquisitive nature.
All right. Guard will follow the two of you, assuming Nix, you're staying back.
No, Nyx will also approach.
Okay. As you all approach...
As we're approaching, Nyx will say, "We built things like this once, to walk, to carry, to survive." You can go ahead now.
As you approach, the eye gems in the visor begin to sort of flicker awake, sort of a constant flickering, not maintaining any sort of solid position, shape, I guess. As you all approach, all of your iotas also they make themselves known, and you hear in this sort of broken, sporadic speech. You don't see any sort of movement in a jaw or anything. You just kind of hear it. It sounds like this strange kind of mechanical. I wouldn't necessarily say text to speech, but it sounds like very a very old, very ancient, decayed machine trying to speak. It says, "Protect, sanctum, silence, breach, confirm, bearers of light." And as the iotas appear, there is a very, for the briefest of moments, where the flickering of the lights actually solidifies, and there seems to be a slight sort of almost, not necessarily recognition, but the eyes linger on the Iotas for a moment before looking back towards the four of you and then going back to that sort of flickering motion. And then it says, Shards of Directive, Fragmented Ascension Protocol. And it will just sort of repeat that as it kind of gets... It does get, like, quieter and more broken, and then it will pick back up, but it seems to be repeating that sentence.
You said it's awaiting protocol? Is that what you said?
No, it said Fragmented Ascension Protocol.
Oh, okay. Does that mean we could get this thing moving? What if I approach it and, like, ask Scaldrus if, like, see if anything happens, like, when I interact with it? Like, I want to go up and touch it.
Okay. As you do so, there is a sort of very slight resonant hum and pulsing light that seems to match the kind of light blue of the light gems, or the light gems within the eye slit, and then in the chest cavity, that seems to be where the light is emitting from. It appears to be trying to do something, but you're not quite sure what exactly. And as you do touch it, Erebus, it speaks up, breaking the speech pattern that it was repeating, and it says, "Transfer of Divine Seal. Does the Godsworn accept?"
Yes.
All right. Transmitting Divine Seal now, and you see the one hand that isn't completely buried. It seems like with the last bit of locomotion that it has, it sort of reaches towards you, Erebus. Is your staff is your most prominent weapon that you're wielding, right?
Yeah.
So it places a finger on the tip of the staff, as the light that was very briefly pulsing grows dimmer and dimmer, and it seems to be transferring towards your staff, as the last light of whatever was keeping this thing around fades and melds with your staff. Your staff now deals an additional 1d6 radiant damage whenever you strike somebody with it.
Oh. Okay. I don't know when I'm ever
Like
gonna
that's ever gonna happen.
I was like, I don't know.
Well, you're the one that touched it and accepted it. So.
Sorry, guys. Good thing there's no paladins.
Let's be honest, the only one that would get benefit from this is Guard, and he's not here, so we'll just all collectively agree to not talk about it? Yeah.
I don't even know who you're talking about.
Unless he watches the video.
I was gonna say one day I'll just...
Love you,
Well,
Guard!
now you can test him to see if he does.
True. All right, that is so. I think with the last bit of divine machinery that was, or divine power, I guess that was within this machine fades. It seems to no longer be responsive.
Next, we'll start walking towards the chapel and just say, "Even the gods fall to rust."
All right, y'all getting back on the path towards the chapel.
Yeah,
Sir.
I would say that sounds like a plan.
All right. You continue down the path, and eventually you'll have to veer off of it to head towards the chapel. There is a very crude sort of not stairs, but and not necessarily like I guess ramp would be the most accurate thing to describe it as, but it's not been maintained at all, so it's a bit overgrown by the bit of sort of craggy plant life that manages to thrive in the arid wasteland that you find yourselves in. You all head up it. The chapel is it's not visible from the path, but it was as you approached it. It's probably like a good, I'd say, like 50 feet up, basically, and like back a ways. So you make your way up the winding path towards this chapel. As you do approach it, it doesn't have like a front half. Basically, it's entirely like either it's crumpled or it was destroyed. You can't say for certain, but basically all that you see is like the remnants of the stone foundation, the sort of worked cobblestone, also similarly overgrown to the path, and there is a singular altar with a large stained glass window. Oh wait, actually, hang on. It might not be stained glass. One sec. Brain defaulted to stained glass because church. Yeah, I guess it's kind of stained glass. Let me show this on the stream again. And then I will post it in the Discord as well. Yeah. See if that worked. Nope, it didn't. Alright. Professional streamer, by the way, guys. Oh man, why does it keep defaulting to that? Don't know why it wouldn't default to my primary monitor. Yeah, so,
Oh,
yeah, it's
not much of a chapel.
yeah. There is the candles here though. They are still burning. And
That's odd.
there isn't a single soul visible either as you approach.
That's because you can't see souls. Next, we'll approach and investigate.
Okay. don't want to fucking close the stream. Immediately before you begin your investigation, you do notice sort of scratched and etched into the walls by dozens of hands. A few repeating phrases. Still watching. We tried. Let it return. And there are a couple of candles that aren't lit here. And then, let's see. Go ahead and roll your investigation. You just so you're aware, you do have to step onto the cobblestone to fully investigate.
Yep, that's fine.
Okay.
Can I assist in his investigation?
Yeah.
Oop.
Okay, yeah, roll that assistance.
Well, you that just gives you advantage, so you roll again.
You-
Take the highest result.
Yeah.
Or,
It's not harder to get a higher result than a 2.
well, I have a +7. So I don't roll?
No.
11.
All right. Nothing immediately stands out to you. You do note there is an indentation on the raised dais. That is sort of most prominent there. In that little kind of almost tombstone looking thing. It is empty, however. But other than that, the only other thing standing out would be a couple of the candles that are not lit.
Do I have? I do not have. Okay, yeah. We will take one of the candles and light the candles that are not lit.
You're going to do that?
Mhm.
Okay.
I guess I'll assist if there's a lot of them.
Alright. Guard Erebus, are you going to be in there too, or are you going to kind of be like back watching?
I'll stand back and watch.
Okay. Go ahead and what's your passive perception at?
Oh, sorry, hang on. I was grabbing some water.
15 on Nyx.
Right.
That's
Okay,
good.
I am back.
This is just for Erebus.
My passive perception. Wait, where do I? Oh, 14.
14. All right. So as both Calum and Nyx light some of the candles, you notice that a few of the candles extinguish to sort of maintain a balance of lit and unlit.
Oh, hey guys. I don't know if you can notice this, but yeah, as you light some, the other ones go out.
Nyx will extinguish the candle that she was using to light other candles.
Another one will illuminate somewhere. That Erebus notices.
Yeah. I'll point. Look, that one just lit up.
I want to try something.
Go for it.
Nyx is going to usher. Is it Calum that's in there with me, or is it
Yeah.
Erebus? It's Calum. So usher Calum out of the chapel.
Okay. I will walk out.
Fireball.
And she will follow, and then she's going to cast a gust of wind into the chapel.
You have the opposite
is that the
idea,
cantrip
Rad.
or the spell?
It's the spell.
Okay. What's the? Go ahead and read the effect. Read the full effects of that for me.
A line of strong wind, 60 feet long and 10 feet wide, blasts from you in a direction of your choosing for the duration. Each creature in the line must succeed whatever. The important part is that the gust disperses any gases, vapors, and extinguishes candles and similar unprotected flames in the area.
Okay.
It causes protected flames, such as lanterns, to dance wildly and has a 50% chance to extinguish them.
All right. And how long does it last?
Up to 1 minute.
Okay. Are you gonna maintain it for that full limit?
I'm gonna maintain it till all the candles go out.
Okay. It doesn't take too long for them all to fully extinguish, and they do so as your gust washes over them.
Do any relight?
Do you disperse your wind?
Yes.
As you do so, the exact same candles that were previously illuminated do relight.
Curious.
And then you all will feel a sudden shift in the air.
For my gust of wind?
You are approaching the volcanic area, but you haven't been fully experiencing any like heat rise or anything, aside from the bit of heat that your ember mains do emit. And it doesn't necessarily get hotter either, the air. Rather, it gets almost heavier. You then kind of feel this, I wouldn't necessarily say like a calm that encompasses you. More like just like an indifference, I suppose. Let's see, I forgot to actually have this saved on my phone. I need to...
Yeah. I find I'm overcome with indifference quite frequently.
Your secrets are safe with my indifference. Let's see. Actually, hang on. I'm not going to spoil y'all yet. I'm going to post it in a different server. There. That. And then I'm going to... here. Yeah. Open. Or not. Save as, I guess. And then pull it open in here. Refresh. Sorry, I didn't have much time to get all of this prepped because I got home from work not too long ago. And pull up here. Okay. There is a howl that tears across the canyon before you. It sort of resonates all around you and within your mind. And then you see appearing in the where Nyx and Calum were previously standing. A large beast, raven black fur and feather, vaguely, well, mostly wolf-like in appearance. Bits of sort of like volcanic earth, it seems, with like the, like the way that you get like the little like magma lines in volcanic earth appear in certain spots around the beast's body. Its eyes kind of glow with the same sort of volcanic light. It's got these large razor sharp claws that sort of pad down and sort of dig in to the stone a bit. It has a full feathered mane that seems a strange mix of both feather and fur. A long sort of similarly furred slash feathered plumage like tail behind it as it lets out another howl into the sky that sort of it sends that same kind of calm indifference into you. Within its fur, you see various chains, rusted hilts, strange sort of like emblematic talismans kind of woven and worn in the fur. As I will once again.
Oh, so it's a man-eater.
Once again, show in the on the stream and then post in the Discord.
Yo, that's really cool.
That's pretty fucking scary.
I'm not scared. I ain't scared. Can I pet it?
And then pop back.
Is that what you're gonna do?
I'm honestly debating it.
Does anybody else speak with animal?
Of course, the druid speaks with animals.
Oh man, I think I need to refresh.
That said, you might not be able to speak this with speak with animals. It might be something that speak infernal for or something like that.
Dang it. Here we go. Bam. Oh, the scaling on the token is a bit off. Oh well. So this giant beast appears, which again I didn't have time to actually upload this into my D&D Beyond, so I don't have the token to roll up. So just to envision the token there in the stone. It doesn't entirely encompass the interior, but it is fairly close. And then it oh man, where the heck? There we go. Okay. So as let's see. Yeah, so it's as it admits that final howl, it sits down and kind of looks over all of you. In particular, Erebus, you get the sense that it's staring at you. Its head lowered a bit as it looks towards you.
Interesting. How close is it?
It's about 15 feet, or I guess, yeah, 15-ish feet. If you, because you said you were staying back.
Yeah. Huh. Does it look aggressive?
Would you like to try an insight check?
Yeah.
Go for it.
Okay. 6.
Nice.
Yeah.
You can't entirely size it up. It doesn't appear like it's taking an aggressive stance. It is sitting and staring.
Okay. I'm gonna maybe try and talk to it.
I look at it, it's like directly in its eyes. What feeling do I get?
As you try to meet its gaze, it doesn't appear to fully catch yours. Erebus, what'd you say?
Oh, I was gonna say, like, I'll just try to talk to it, maybe, like, see if it understands me. Like, hey, what are you doing over there? Why are you looking at me? See what kind of reaction.
What language do you speak in?
I guess that'll be just common, and then I'll repeat it in Elvish and Goblin.
Okay. You don't get any sort of response forthcoming.
I slowly start trying to walk to it and just gauge its response.
You just begin to approach it. You get the sense that it seems that it is keeping an eye towards you, but its intentions is still fully on Erebus.
As I continue walking slowly and very deliberate to know that I mean it no harm, I ask out, are you... Wait, so, real quick, do I see that it's focused directly on Erebus?
Yes.
Okay. Are you wanting... Is there something we can do for you? Or do you have business with our friend here? Do you know each other? And see if he makes anything, and then I'd like to do an insight check if he does anything.
What language are you speaking in?
I will go through all three languages, Common, Draconic, and Elvish, repeating the same thing. And then if that doesn't work...
It seems to respond to the Draconic.
Okay.
As you speak up in Draconic, you hear it respond in your mind also in Draconic. I maintain the ancient accord. And it kind of shakes its mane a bit as it looks towards Erebus once more. And then go ahead and roll your insight check.
Okay, and then I want to follow up. What is this ancient accord? And I speak out in Draconic, so it knows. So everybody in the group knows that I am now communicating with it openly,
Okay.
and they understand that. So in 16.
16. All right.
Nix is gonna go turn out another candle.
As you approach one of the candles, Nyx, you suddenly get completely overwhelmed by this immense heat emanating from the beast. Are you gonna keep trying?
No, Nix doesn't like the heat too much.
Okay. With your insight check, Calum, as you're sizing it up, you realize it's not challenging any of you. It actually appears to be almost bowing towards Erebus.
Oh.
That puts me at a little bit more of an ease. But I'm still waiting to see what it responds to the whole accord question.
It does not give you an answer.
I follow up with, again, in Draconic, is there something we can help you with?
Let the Scion of Barovac speak.
I start translating for everybody and pass that information on, and I look to Erebus and kind of hint at, like, do you know what the fuck that is? And secondly, can you speak Draconic, or do you need me to be like a translator here? It's just speaking in my mind right now.
I mean, with my having Draconic sorcery, can I?
If you didn't pick it as one of
languages.
Yeah, if you didn't pick it as one of your languages, then then you do not.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna need a translator.
All right, so I relay that, and then I respond back to the our good old doggo friend here, and say, I speak Draconic. I can translate anything you say to him if he can't understand you.
Okay. The Scion of Borvax, which would mean what? I'm a descendant of this place.
Dude, your guess is as good as mine, man. I'm just a fucking translator here.
I'll step forward towards, what is this creature called?
You have no idea?
Okay.
Is that something you ask me?
We have never actually I'll tell you to ask it what is its name.
My friend here asks me what you are called, and I speak that in Draconic, and I'm knowing how Draconic's language is, I'm trying to do it in Draconic to be very formal and respectful.
I no longer have a name. I am simply the last Flame Howler.
I translate that he no longer has a name, and he is the last Flame Howler. Is any of this ringing bells to you, or am I just going to keep playing dumb here?
Does that mean we get to name him?
Goodness, the best of boys. Let's go!
Well, Flame Howler. Where are these temples of Baravax? Or we are all can the creature understand me? Or it all has to go through Callum?
You tried to speak with it previously in the languages that you
Yeah.
can't speak, and you didn't
Okay.
get any sort of response. So,
Well then I will slowly approach and tell Callum to ask it if it could lead us to the temple, Lost Temple of Baravax. Because that's funny enough why we're here.
Okay, so I will ask, is this a lost temple of Baravax? And if not, would you be willing to lead us there? We are trying to make a pilgrimage, in a sense, to there.
this is not the temple you seek, nor is it one of Baravax. This is but a remnant of a past long forgotten.
I respond, we are starting to get roped into a lot of pasts that are long forgotten. Do you mind explaining a bit more? And I will instantly start speaking in common to where Erebus understands what I said and what he just responded with in the next question I asked.
Nyx absolutely just does a shrug with her arms up, like it's not her fault.
Mm-hmm.
You got anything else for me, or because right now, like I said, I'm twiddling my thumbs, waiting for a response if I get one.
No, I think we're good.
The bindings of the Accord do not allow me to assist.
What bindings of the Accord are you speaking of? What is this Accord? Please help us understand. We have a lot of questions right now and not a lot of answers. And I again
The
respond.
answers you seek lie forth on your journey.
Do you know us?
Not you specifically, of you, of your kind.
Of our kind, meaning what we are now.
Scions of long-lost divinity.
So are you the caretaker of this place?
Of many places.
Did we end up summoning you here because we disturbed the candles?
It was your very essence that summoned me to these lands. He says, looking directly at Erebus.
Erebus? I really think that he is your presence because you're a scion of your divinity and your heritage. He feels your presence, dude.
Yeah. Wait, so he's not going to lead us to the temples, though?
No, he's bound here by the Accord. I don't know what the Accord is, though.
Oh.
I'll ask again. Erebus. Sorry, I don't speak his name. I say, you're son of. What was it, Brev? KJ, help me out here.
The scion of Baravax.
I speak out. The scion of Baravax is wondering what the Accord is that has you bound here.
The Accord of ancient beasts and sacred dragons.
What is a part of this Accord? Like,
Okay, I'm
part
gonna
dragon,
approach.
part beast.
Should I? I'm gonna maybe approach the chapel here, like the altar.
Moving past him.
Yeah.
All right, he allows you to pass. You do not feel the heat.
Okay.
So if I move closer, do I feel the heat?
You do.
So I'm the only one who's allowed up here.
Yes.
Okay. And then you said all of the candles are out right now?
No, the ones that were previously illuminated are currently re-illuminated after the wind has been dispelled.
Oh, okay. Is there anything else of note here on this altar here? Like,
Go
I
ahead
notice
and give
anything?
me a perception check.
Okay.
I ask in Draconic, so you are
20, 16 plus 4.
nice. Crushed. So you are the herald of the dragon and beasts. May I come and pet you? Sorry, childlike curiosity.
I'm a keeper.
Keeper.
That's what she
Wow.
said.
Can I still come up and pet you? I would love to be able to draw you in one of my books.
No.
Damn it.
Erebus, as you check out the altar, you notice, as I had previously described to Nyx, there does appear some sort of indentation in that kind of like tombstone-like thing there that is now void.
Indentation.
Yeah, you can't make out any like distinctive shape to it, but it does appear that there was an idol of some sort that was here at one point.
Oh, okay. So maybe that's like a key. Something that needs to be replaced.
Yes, this chapel has a lot that needs to be replaced, including the entire front end of it.
Yeah.
Nyx will interrupt Caleb's questions and ask Caleb to ask the doggo to point us in the direction of the ruins.
My friend here is asking us if you could at least point us in the direction of the ruins, and if you will be around for a second so I can draw you with your permission.
Seeking the temple is your own purpose, and the purpose of your journey. A trial to overcome.
Do you want the nice answer or the short and sweet answer?
Short.
He said, "Fuck you! It's a trial we gotta overcome."
No would have been shorter.
Not with what he said.
Oh, it's essentially the same thing.
Fair. I'll take the response of a no, or not answering my drawing question. I'll start drawing him.
As you begin your drawing, you see his wolfen ears sort of perk up for a moment as he looks off in the distance, sort of back behind him.
What's going on?
He will then sort of kind of get that position of a dog getting ready to jump, as he will kind of leap over all of you and sort of land in midair, and then he will take off onto landing atop the chapel, and he will let out a final howl that seems to reverberates almost beyond sound this time. You feel it in your bone and your soul. Guard, who isn't here to actually get this sense, but he feels roots sort of stir beneath the rock. Calum, you feel Lexori sort of unravel briefly, and you see brief glyphs sort of flash midair in front of you. And Nyx, you hear the cry echoed by something deeper, like a serpent roused in its slumber. As it then once more leaps and then sort of vanishes in a plume of smoke, as a singular raven black furred feather lands directly at your feet, Erebus.
A pink feather?
No, a raven black feather.
Oh, sorry.
Raven pink feather.
I said furred feather, basically.
We should continue moving. We've wasted enough time here.
I'll bend down and pick up the feather.
All right. And with that, we will call the session there for the week.
Am I just dumb? Or is there nothing? Was that it? There's a puzzle there, right?
No, it could just be that there was an idol there and now there isn't.
Okay. I feel like I was looking into this.
Not everything has to be a puzzle. The candles are fun though.
Yeah. That's what it was. That's what made me think instantly. I was like, okay.
That's just. I mean, the place is dilapidated. You have candles that are still burning and apparently don't stop burning. So something's going on there, but whether or not it's a puzzle is, yeah. Not everything's a puzzle.
I look so fucking young compared to the others.
What?
Closing screen. We got big old guard there, and then I'm off to the left, and you guys are in the middle, and I just look like a fucking kid, like a super kid. I look like 11.
I do like the other one better, but I think the style's different, right?
Yeah. I haven't been able to get a splash art screen with the new artwork of you guys at the moment. I've been trying, but it's not doing its job very well. So I'm going to make this item really quickly and pop it in your inventory, Erebus. Only you are able to use it. It is incredibly powerful, so think very well and truly when you should be using it. All right.
Okay. I just refreshed, so.
It means you should use it all the time, every time.
It has one use.
Okay.
Every time.
Is it the potion?
No, I haven't made it yet.
Where did I get that? Where did I get Ashes of Healing?
That was one of the items that you had found in the urns.
Oh, that's right. I remember when I stuck my head up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you stuck your head up, full stop.
In the
no context.
No
yeah,
elaboration
when I
needed.
stuck my head up, into that hole.
Alright, cool. I guess I'm going to go to sleep. Catch you guys later.
Alrighty.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so there's that. Save changes. Pop over to your character. Alright, it is in your backpack.
Alright, let's see it. Oh my god.
What is it?
Nice. I can automatically succeed a death saving throw.
Yeah, and by that it will
Divine
automatically
Word.
it will if you would desire it, it's basically going to be like it will activate like a Phoenix Down. It will bring it up to 1 hit point.
Right.
Damn, that's awesome.
It's a wondrous item.
A legendary wondrous item. Yeah, the death saving throw is not even the most interesting of what it can do. If you click on it, up top it shows you what the spell is that it lets you cast.
Oh, Divine Word. You utter a word imbued with power from the upper planes. Each creature of your choice in range makes a charisma saving throw. On a failed save, a target that has 50 hit points or fewer suffers an effect based on its current hit points, as shown in the Divine Word effects tables, regardless of its hit points. A celestial, elemental, fey, or fiend target that fails its save is forced back to the plane of origin. Oh, what? And it can't be returned. Oh my god. 0-20, target dies. 21 to 30, target has been blinded, deafened, and stunned for an hour. 31 to 40, target is blind 10 minutes. 41 to 50 for 1 minute. Wow.
That's a 7th level spell.
Cool.
Damn.
At will, yeah. Wow. Alright, yeah, like, okay.
Yeah. You also got the name of what that creature is from there. It's a creature known as a Raven Guard.
Ravengar.
Yes.
Okay.
Yo, can I have one as a pet?
Alright. Cool. Well, I'll catch y'all next Monday.
Yep.
Alright. Well, have a good night.
Yeah,
Nah.
you do. Say hi to Huxton for me.
I will. I'm about to go see him now.
Who's that?
That's my name.
That the little one?
Oh, my son, yeah.
Nice! How's he doing?
Dude, he's really good. He's super healthy.
That's awesome. I'm so happy to hear that, man. Congratulations again.
Oh, yeah, thank you. Thank you very much.
I'm gonna mute myself to say bye to stream real quick. Or pop out of the chat. I'll be right back though.
Alright.
I'll talk to y'all later. Alright, chat, there you go. The next episode. Been a bit since we had played, but fucking kid was born. Had to take had to take a little break. Not mine, but one of our players. Yeah, I'll see y'all next week.